A female hostage refused to cooperate, so the kidnappers raped her in front of all the other hostages to establish their authority. The hostages were stunned. Wasn't this supposed to be a drill? Just a few days ago, a man stopped a car for violating traffic rules, only to discover that the driver was the newly appointed chief of police. The man enforced the law impartially and issued a ticket to the new chief. A few days later, he was summoned by the chief to participate in a bank robbery drill, where he was assigned the role of the robber. The drill began, and the man rushed to the counter, writing down the robbery on his notebook. Undercover police officers pretended to come for business, but the man exposed them. He then took all the hostages hostage, confiscated their phones, and labeled them with hostage tags. The police station received the alarm, and the participating officers excitedly set off. During the drill, a female hostage tried to leave, so the man pretended to hit her and labeled her as unconscious. The undercover officer, who was originally labeled as dead, got up and tried to grab a gun, claiming he was wearing a bulletproof vest and wasn't completely dead, demanding the drill be ended. However, a child pointed out that the man had hit her on the head, and after the surveillance footage confirmed it, the undercover officer had to lie back down. The chief suddenly realized there was another undercover female police officer among the hostages, who was a martial arts champion. Sure enough, inside the bank, the female officer said she needed to use the restroom and suddenly attacked from behind. At that moment, the police officers remembered the man was a boxing expert and might not lose. While they were debating whether martial arts or boxing was more powerful, the man directly shot and killed the female officer, clearly demonstrating that guns were more powerful. The man demanded a bus and a boat, threatening to kill one hostage every 10 minutes if his demands weren't met. The police, under pressure, agreed. After the hostages boarded the bus and arrived at the port, the police realized the man wasn't on the bus. He had hidden in the bank's vault and left a female teller as a hostage. During this time, they accidentally discovered suspicious checks and transfer records. The man fled with the documents, taking the beautiful teller hostage. He was eventually caught by the police, killed the hostage, and then committed suicide. The chief's reputation was completely ruined. The next day, while the chief was feeling down, his secretary brought him the evidence the man had submitted. It turned out that these suspicious checks and transfer records were the key evidence of the mayor's corruption and bribery. Following the agreement made before the drill, the chief rewarded the best drill participants and transferred the man back to the investigation department.